My name's Jason, and I've been married to Laura for 9 years. Our life wasn't perfect, but it was steady, comfortable in a way that felt safe. I trusted her completely. I thought she trusted me, too. But one ordinary evening changed everything. It was a Tuesday night. I was still at the office, finishing up some reports, when my phone buzzed. It was Laura. Her voice sounded casual, almost distracted. "Hey, I'll be a little late tonight." "Just dinner with my boss," she said. I froze. Dinner with her boss? I tried to keep my tone calm. "Okay. What time do you think you'll be back?" She laughed lightly. "Nothing major. Probably around 7. I said all right, but the moment the call ended, something in me tightened. It wasn't jealousy, it was instinct. There was a distance in her tone that didn't sound like my wife. By the time she came home, it was almost 9 o'clock. I was pacing the living room, trying to convince myself I was overreacting. She walked in smiling, setting her bag down like everything was normal. "How was dinner?" I asked, my voice too calm to sound natural. "Fine," she said quickly. "Just business stuff. You know how it is." I repeated her words in my head, "Just business stuff." "Fine, just business stuff? You expect me to believe that?" I said, frustration breaking through. Her smile disappeared. "Jason, what are you talking about? It was literally just dinner. You're overthinking." And that's when something in me gave out. Months of distance, excuses, and little white lies all crashed together. I wasn't angry. I was just done. "Then this is divorce," I said quietly. Her eyes widened. "Jason, are you serious?" I nodded. I can't stay in a marriage where trust feels like a one-way street. If our vows mean so little to you, what are we even holding on to? The room went silent. She sat down on the couch, her hands trembling. "Jason, it really was just dinner," she whispered. "We only talked about work. I swear." And maybe she was telling the truth. But this wasn't about that dinner. It was about everything that led up to it. The emotional distance. The unanswered questions. The sense that she was drifting further away no matter how hard I tried to reach her. "It's not the dinner," I said finally. "It's how we got here. I've tried to fix this, but nothing's changing. I can't keep pretending we're okay." Tears rolled down her cheeks. "Please, Jason. We can work on this. I'll do better. Just don't give up on us." I wanted to believe her. God, I did. But I'd heard those words before. "Words aren't enough anymore," I said. "Actions matter, and yours have already made this decision for us." We sat in silence for what felt like hours. No shouting. No anger. Just two people realizing that love alone couldn't save what trust had already destroyed. By morning, we agreed to separate, temporarily at least. It was the hardest decision of my life, but also the clearest one. The dinner didn't end our marriage. It just exposed the cracks we'd both been ignoring for far too long. Lying in bed alone that night, I felt the weight of heartbreak, but also a strange sense of peace. Sometimes ending something isn't failure. It's freedom. A painful, necessary truth that opens the door to something better. Because in the end, love without trust isn't love. It's just denial wearing a ring.